Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a YouTuber and makeup artist based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, we're going to be delving into one aspect of our top 5 makeup series, and that is going to be our top 5 bronzer or contour palette for deeper, darker skin tone. Now, if this is a content you would like to see, then please keep on watching. And while you are at it, don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and click on that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. So, today we're going to be talking about bronzers or contour palettes, and if you clicked on this video, that means that you're curious. You want to know which contour palette or which bronzer would suit you if you have oily skin, and also if you have deeper, darker skin tone like me. So in this our top 5 makeup series, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 bronzers and contour palettes for deeper, darker skin tone. Now, I look out for some things in my bronzers. I don't just pick bronzers randomly. I look out for how they apply. Do they have a good pigmentation? I mean, these are powder products and you're applying them sometimes on top of liquid, sometimes on top of powder. But how does it apply on top of those other products? Does it apply patchy? Does it apply smoothly? Like, how well does it apply? I don't like bronzers that apply in a patchy, like skippy way. It puts me off. Another thing I look out for when getting my bronzers, is it matte or does it have like glimmers or what we call shine in it? Now, among all the palettes I have here, just one has a little bit of, not, I would say just a little bit of shimmer. It's not obvious, but you can see it when you open. When you apply it on your skin, it's not obvious, but you can see it when you open the palette or the product. So I look out for whether it's matte or whether it has shimmers in it. Now, if it has shimmers, I don't get it because I have oily skin and I don't want to call attention to the oil on my face. So that's the second thing I look out for. The first, remember, is how it applies. Hope it doesn't apply patchy. The second is, does it have shine in it or does it not? Now, if it has shine and you have oily skin, you have no business buying that bronzer or contour. Okay. Now, the very third thing I look out for is I look out for the pigmentation. Like, do you have to go in 20 times to apply it before it shows? Do you apply it once and it shows? Are you light-handed or heavy-handed? Like, a contour palette should show at least by the second application. If it doesn't do that, that means that it's either too light or it's not pigmented enough or it's not doing the job it's supposed to do. Okay, that is the third thing I look out for. Now, the fourth thing I look out for is undertone. I don't know how to explain this further, but I will try. So most tutors will tell you that your contour has to be like a shadow on your face, so you have to go for those grayish colors and those cool tone colors and stuff. But for me personally, I don't know how to explain this, but I like either those contour palettes that have a little bit of warmth to it. Like, most times they appear a bit reddish brown hue to it. I like contour powders that when I apply on my face, it warms up my face. And if I'm going for those other contour powders that are not necessarily reddish brown in the pan, but they are not like ashy or cool toned, like so cool toned that when you apply it applies grayish. Let me use that word, because I have about 2 powders here that are not really that warm. They don't really have that reddish warmth to it, but when I apply them, they are not cool toned either. They just give me a good contour and they don't give me that grayish cast. The final thing I look out for is color match. I like products that are suited for my skin tone, so I like to go for products that are darker than my skin tone. So if I'm going to buy my bronzer or contour palette, I'm not going to go for something that is lighter than me. I'm going to go for something that is darker than me. I tend to go about 2 shades darker than me. Anything darker than that, I've discovered that it's often difficult to blend out when you are working. So when you apply, no matter how lightly you go, it just appears like a stain on the face, and then you start going back over top that with powder and everything, and just end up messing it up. So I have a rule of thumb that I go by, and I don't go over 2 shades darker than me. So having said that, the very first product I have right here is a very expensive brand. So you can see why I did not put affordability in this particular top 5 video. Like, I didn't tell you it was based on affordability. I'm telling you it's based on other criteria apart from affordability. Okay, the very first product I have right here is from Fenty Beauty, and this is it right here. This is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami. Now this bronzer looks like this. As you can see, it has that reddish brown hue to it. This is the kind of bronzer I love. Now this is my favorite among all the products I have in here. This is like my most favorite, there's a word like that, bronzer. Unfortunately, because it's so expensive, I tend to economize it. I do a call with this. I only use this when I have like events to attend or occasions, and maybe every once in a while, just when your throat does it. So that's the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I like going over things I look out for in bronzers before I delve into showing you the product, so that you have it at the back of your mind, so that I don't lift up each product and tell you this is what this product does. All these products, they all do the same thing. Okay, now I just want to show you the shade name, color, like how it looks like and stuff. And so this is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in Mocha Mami. Now if you're my skin tone or darker, you need this. Now my second product I have right here is from Black Radiance, and this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in the shade medium to dark, and it has 3 products right here. You can see from the borders that I have been using the heck out of this product. Now you have the contour powder, you have the sculpt, whatever this is, and you have the highlight. Now most times when I'm traveling, I just go with this contour powder. I wish like Black Radiance would just do this on its own, or maybe get us a refill, because this contour powder is big. This is like, in fact, all the contour powders I have right here are like my favorites, but this one holds a special place in my heart. I really love it. This is like the contour powder I use like every single day, and just most times when you can see I've already hit pan on the contour powder to show how much I love it. And most times when I get done with this contour powder, you see this too still full, and just because of this powder, I get to buy the whole palette all over again. I told you before, this is in the shade medium to dark. This is how it looks like. I'm just showing you the products. Now the third product on my list right here is this contour powder from Juvia's Place, and this is the Juvia's Place bronzed palette in the shade deep dark. I actually got 2 of this when Juvia's Place did a Black Friday sale recently. That was about that was in November last year, and in fact I just decided to drop my other bronzers and go just use this, because initially I got dark. I thought dark would be my shade, and it wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I thought deep dark was going to be too dark, and I got just one of these because this is the darkest shade I have. And then I decided to break out deep dark, and I fell in love with this product. Now you can see it comes with 2 powders. I use this one right here to contour my nose, and it gives a beautiful nose contour. And I use this one right here to contour the rest of my face. Now this, in the beginning you heard when I said that one powder here did not really have that. You can see this one has that red orange warmth to it, but this one it appears like it has a purple undertone to it, but when you use it, apply it on, it just bronzes and contours the face so well. Like, it doesn't give that gray cast to the face. It doesn't make your face like warm, like the warm or bronzed like the Fenty Beauty one I showed you earlier, but it just gives you a good contour, if that makes any sense. So this is the 3rd contour palette on our list today. Now the 4th contour palette on our list, or contour powder on our list today, is the CoverGirl Queen Collection Bronzer Q120 Ebony Bronze. Now this bronzer, this is the okay, not this way. This is how it looks like. You can see this one, if you look carefully in it, it does have like little specks of glitter or shine in it, but it doesn't, when you apply it on the skin, it doesn't show on the skin that it does have this little specks of glitter. It just applies like a little bit of glow to the skin, but it doesn't affect your it doesn't make you more oily or less oily, just a powder. So that is the reason why I got this. This CoverGirl bronzer is great. This is the first bronzer I ever used in my life, and I fell in love with it, and I have been using it since then. This is the 3rd of those bronzer that I have gone through, and you can see I have already hit pan on this. I just want to like go through it a bit more, like use it up a bit more, and then get another one, because I really do love this bronzer a lot. This bronzer is the first bronzer I ever used in my life. I think I already told you that, and it has been my ride or die ever since. I don't put it down. This is like my everyday bronzer. At a point, it was like the only bronzer I had. I used it for every single thing I did. And people are always wondering, like, why does your face look so bronze, so beautiful? Like when you use this bronzer and it settles into the skin after like 1 hour, gosh, the beauty it gives. Hi. Let's not even go into that, because we'll just digress from this video. Now the 5th and final bronzer / contour powders I have are from Sleek Makeup, and I have 2 shades right here. I have the shade medium and the shade dark. Now I use medium to contour my nose, and I use dark to contour my face. Who put me onto this Sleek contour? I think it was Beauty by Gigi that time now, when she was like the OG YouTuber, dark skin YouTuber. And this is how the shade dark looks like. You can see, this is how the shade medium looks like. You can see it. I love this shade to contour my nose. This highlighter is a bit too light for me, but I use it every once in a while when I just want to go lighter. I really do love this contour powder a lot. And then this is the shade dark. This one is darker. I love to use this to contour my face. And this highlighter here, I love also to use to, yeah, you see, it's a beautiful shade of gold. That is not what we're talking about, but I just want to show you that if you get this contour kit, you tend to have an addition, like an extra over here. So I really love this sleek powder. I don't know if Sleek Makeup is still doing this product, because I just hit pan on this one. I'm just hitting pan, as you can see, and I've not been able to find it anywhere. I just hope Sleek is still making this product. I have to do a thorough research. So these are the 5 powders, contour powders, bronzing powders that I own and that I will recommend you to get if you are my skin tone a little bit lighter than me or a little bit darker than me. So guys, that is the end of our video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back time and time again, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye guys.